This is the Regal Imports News for September 2016. De Beers' seventh cycle of 2016 accounted for $630 million in rough sales, a 20% increase over the same cycle last year. Alrosa sold $350 million, with a combined total of all rough sold in this cycle of an estimated $1 billion. Major buyers are buying rough because they can flip it to smaller cutters in the secondary market. Smaller cutters are willing to pay premiums to keep their factories busy. The rough market is hot, but the polish market is not. Signet has seen its first quarterly decline since 2009. Tiffany's revenue fell in the second quarter. Companies based in China are all reporting losses. There are many economic and political excuses that may account for the slowdown in polished diamond trading, but forget the excuses. It's all about survival of the fittest. Industries that are able to work together and support their value proposition will thrive, and those that are less organized will suffer. Ben Janowski of Gem Thoughts said this: "It is incumbent on the broad-based industry organizations all over the world to set aside defending their fiefdoms and reorient the industry towards a workable future." Rio Tinto and Alrosa are making plans to compete with Dominion Diamonds by offering programs with diamond origin. The multitude of new proprietary brands that claim more fire, better ethics and practices are making generic diamond marketing complicated. The marketing of diamonds is completely splintered. Ben Janowski's use of the phrase defending their fiefdoms is a good analogy, and as a history and philosophy student, I relate to this type of comparison. In medieval times, barons and their fiefdoms competed for power, and more often than not, the infighting had a negative effect on the overall strength of the kingdom. Relating history to the diamond industry, the current methodology of origin differentiation and branding based upon one diamond having a better diamond report, being of investment quality, or being more ethically responsible corresponds to barons infighting. And this infighting is weakening the kingdom, the diamond market. I refer now to Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And also the Chinese philosophy of yin-yang, which claims that for everything you take in life, you must give something up of equal value. I will extrapolate. When you present a positive reason for buying a branded diamond, you create an equal and opposite reason for not buying any other diamond. Promotion of proprietary brands works against the interests of the kingdom, the diamond industry. While other kingdoms or industries are uniting in strength, the diamond industry is currently not working together, is stagnated, divided, weak, and vulnerable to attack. The membership of the Diamond Producers Association consists of most major miners. De Beers is pushing Forevermark, Rio Tinto, Australian Diamonds, Dominion, Canada Mark, and Alrosa will be soon marketing Russian diamonds. As members of the Diamond Producers Association, their mission is to promote generic diamonds, and yet most miners are pushing their individually owned branded diamonds as well. It is evidently clear that the reason that the slogan "A diamond is forever" works so well is because it was a wonderful concept that did not need to compete with other branded diamonds. The diamond was the brand. Members of the Diamond Producers Association, you are confusing industry, and more importantly, you are confusing end users by playing two ends against the middle. Your efforts to promote your branded diamonds while at the same time defending generic diamonds are wreaking havoc in the retail level. A further point in fact, your branding efforts are not increasing your rough sales, but they are hurting polished sales, as witnessed by the current imbalance between rough and polished diamond prices and sales. The rough market is hot, but the polished market is not. Marketing branded diamonds is expensive, ineffective, and confusing. Miners' insistence that branding diamonds is the only path to follow is just another in a long line of failed downstream marketing initiatives that have resulted in a net loss for both miners and industry. The fundamental desire to purchase a diamond is based upon enduring beauty. The act of branding diamonds is inherently artificial because in truth all diamonds are simply one element, carbon. Branding watches and jewelry is successful because of the attributes of function and design. The idea of branding a diamond is based on the false precept that one diamond is better than another diamond even when each has the same characteristics. To encapsulate my brand position, diamonds are competing with themselves, and if they succeed, they will defeat themselves. The marketing of diamond reports falls into the same counterproductive category as branding a diamond. The Rappaport Investment Diamond Report, the AGS with so many types of diamond reports and propriety cuts that it is hard for a professional to find an educated purpose for them. De Beers with their International Institute of Diamond Grading and Research reports, the inconsistency of GIA reports, and the depreciation of GIA grading standards. These are all examples of fiefdoms competing and contributing to the weakening of the diamond kingdom. Diamonds are all composed of one mineral, carbon, and diamonds can be graded to one universal and accountable standard. New advancements in technology make the institution of a universal and accountable grading standard completely and easily attainable. The solution to improving diamond sales lies in industry's efforts to put aside personal agenda and work together to grade and market diamonds in a truthful, accurate, and transparent manner. One standardized grading system coupled with one unified marketing strategy. A strategy that stresses firstly a diamond's real value proposition, enduring beauty, and secondly the fact that diamonds are beneficial to communities and have a transparent pipeline. To facilitate these changes, it is necessary to make the Kimberley Process and Responsible Jewelry Council stronger organizations, organizations that have teeth. There are obvious deficiencies in the diamond pipeline, and they will not be remedied unless all the varied industry groups surrender their fiefdoms and get behind the organizations that are best positioned to effect change. As Henry Ford said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a process, working together is success. Diamonds account for 55% of all jewelry sales, and make no mistake about it, the jewelry industry is dependent on diamonds. Jewelers, diamonds are an essential part of your business. Diamonds contain the elements of prestige and romance, and these two elements lift jewelry stores into a different stratosphere. Diamonds make the jewelry industry the business of love. Together, all involved in this business need to make sure that the purest mineral has the purest image. Any claim that one diamond is ethically better than any other tarnishes the image of all diamonds, including the brand making that claim. Misrepresenting diamonds or selling to the lowest common denominator is selling the diamond vision short. Change doesn't happen by itself, and miners and major industry laboratories need to hear from members of our industry that they are losing their way, as well as our confidence. And that's it for this month. I thank you very much for watching.